What's going on, guys? Right, my teacher house, and welcome back to the RGBL week number 4. Your Royal Bournemouth Bombies are taking on the Orlando Bulbasaurs and Coach Awesomeness Guy. This match is a little bit late. We had to extend. Unfortunately, we couldn't schedule a time last week, so we are actually scheduling this a little bit late. Also, quick note, I have actually just come out of hospital, so I do apologize if I don't sound all there. Or if this match goes horribly wrong. I'm recording this on the day that we're actually playing, unlike my usual recordings. I actually usually record ahead of time. But who knows? We're gonna take on Awesomeness Guy. He's got a very, very defensive-minded team. As always, we'll break down his team and then we'll talk about mine. So I've had enough time to prep, I would hope, but I've been umming and ahhing. I keep making last-minute changes. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but... Alright, so... main real core of this team is very different to what we've played against before. Our last 3 opponents have got some defensive ones, but are largely aggressive, play a lot more offensively. This team tends to lend itself a bit more on towards the bulkier side, with a couple of decent offensive hitters. Obviously, you've got that snow core with a load of Ninetales and Beartick. I expect that to potentially come to this match. Beartick can actually be problematic for my team. Gets a lot of coverage, moves like Close Combat, Earthquake, and stuff like that. Obviously, Alolan Tails gets Veil, which is very, very scary. It makes this team that's already bulky even bulkier and quite hard to take down. Slowking Galar is a very, very strong grounded poison. Really solid defensive pivot. Definitely makes a lot of sense. It's got a really good typing as well, which can be a little bit tricky for me to deal with. Quaquaval is his only spinner, and I'm pretty sure it's his only removal as a whole, because the only other removal options were Volcarona and Dragonite getting Defog, but neither of them have it this generation, so that is a thing. I don't think he has any other way to remove hazards, so hazards are going to be crucial. Volcarona has been causing me issues in the limited prep that I've been dealing with, so I'm hoping not to see it, but I expect it to come. Potentially Quiver Dance set. After one Quiver Dance, it outspeeds my whole team and causes me some issues. Umbreon is insanely bulky, Great Wish support. I'm expecting it to be Terra Poison if Slowking Galar doesn't come. If Slowking Galar does come, I expect it to be Terra Fairy. This thing could be very, very scary for me to deal with. If I can't break it down with the team I have, then I'm gonna have problems. Bronzong and Sinistcha both get heat proof. Very bulky Trick Room setters if he wants to go for the Trick Room mode, which he could potentially do that, given the fact he's got Mudsdale and Knuckle Stack. But yeah, definitely interesting. Mudsdale, of course, one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 7. Very bulky. On both sides, to be fair. Its Spadaf is nothing to write home about. A little bit on the slow end, but it can hit quite hard. I believe it still gets access to Roar, so... or Whirlwind, one of the two. In order to phase me out. Does get Rocks as well, so it's something to look out for. Knuckle Stack is actually surprisingly annoying. It's very, very bulky, so it's very hard to take it out. And also its ability means you can't status it, so yeah, this thing might actually be an issue. Could be a very, very good rock setter for him. And the only mon we haven't really talked about on this is Dragonite. Dragonite's a decent mon. After a Dragon Dance, things like E-Speed and Outrage start doing a ton of damage. Could be problematic, but does have the issue of getting burned, because it doesn't really do anything on the special side, so... could be problematic. This is a very tricky team to deal with. So let's talk about my team. Let's talk about what we are bringing, because there is a surprise on this team that there is, in fact, no Rabombi. This is the first matchup we've not brought in, but we are bringing Meowscarada. The set may well change. I might add knockoff on it for Knuckle Stack mainly. But we are running the Sash lead set pretty much, with Protean, of course, setting up spikes. Hazards are going to be very, very important. We do need to chip down a lot of these defensive mons if we're going to have any chance, really, of breaking through. So grabbing a spike early is going to be important, especially if we can force out the Quaquaval as it tries to spin. With Brick Break, of course, we can actually break through Veil. Flower Trick actually does a ton of damage to pretty much everything on his team. And of course, U-turn to pivot out if we do want to preserve our Sash. Next up is going to be the Heatran. We are back with the physical set this week. We're running Flashfire Will-O-Wisp. Willow is essential in this matchup because we do want to burn things like the Dragonite. We want to burn things like the Beartick and stuff like that. We do have to be careful of things like Earthquake. Should be coming through a fair bit. We are obviously speedy as opposed to bulky. But yeah, with Heat Crash, Stomping Tantrum, Heavy Slam, we pretty much hit everything on his team pretty hard. The only thing we don't really hit is Mudstale, but if we burn it with a Will-O-Wisp, then it's not going to matter, and then we can switch out. So, it's a pretty decent set. Obviously, running Leftovers definitely helps for longevity. We'll see how well this one goes. But off the bench, finally, the last Pokemon on my team that hasn't been used. We are bringing Dracloak this week. It is back. It is a spin blocker, of course, which is why I drafted it. And given the fact his only removal is Rapid Spin on Quaquaval, we definitely had to bring Dracloak to this match. Also running Will-O-Wisp, just in case Heatran can't get any off to cripple those physical attackers. And Dragon Tail is very nice because it allows me to switch other Pokemon out. Acrobatics is there just to hit Quaquaval after I burn it, of course, even though I am holding the Violites if it does get knocked off for whatever reason. Yeah, fine, and then U-turn for pivoting. We've got enough speed on this to outspeed Volcarona. And that's pretty much that one. We have got Golden Balls, the Fortress, running the Boot Sturdy set. Relatively standard, nothing too complicated here. I may change Toxic Spikes out for Volt Switch. That's the only change I'm considering on this. But Rapid Spin Body Press pretty much hits decent damage on everything. Stealth Rock, obviously, we need the entry hazards, especially Punish his Volk if it's not running Boots. And T-Spikes is there just so that we can start wearing things down if we need to. But again, T-Spikes may be replaced with Volt Switch. And then our offensive hitters outside of things like Meowscarada is going to be Manaphy. Running a standard Tail Glow set with max speed, this allows us to speed tie Volcarona, which means that even after it Quiver Dances, I do live any hit. I do even live the +1 Energy Ball thanks to Rindo Berry. I can also Tail Glow up and outscale its damage, so that's one thing. But between Shadow Ball, Scald, and Ice Beam, we basically hit his entire team. So if there's no Volk, or if we get rid of Volk, first and foremost, Manaphy is relatively clean just to freely blow up the game. That's the idea. We're going to try to get Manaphy to sweep if we can. And then last but by no means least is going to be Wellsmith, the Thundy T. Running Scarf. We're running Scarf basically to outrun Volk at +1. With the idea being that if we can discharge power it, we can actually still put in some good work. Obviously, there is a chance that Alolan Ninetales is Scarfed, which will outspeed this, but it's very unlikely that it'll be Scarfed. It doesn't come very often. Flash Cannon is there to break down the Alolan Ninetales. Grass Knot is there for Mudstale. Gets his switches in, and Volt Switch, of course, for general pivoting. We do have some pretty decent options with this spread, so I'm hoping that this thing can be a good breaker for us. So the idea being is that Meowscarada and Thundy can break down the walls, while Heatran and Manaphy can clean up. That's the goal. That's what we're aiming for, of course. So let's get on into the battle. Let's take on Awesomeness Guy and let's see what happens. I'll catch you in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna connect up with Awesomeness Guy as we speak. I'm just gonna drop him the challenge. Ready to rock and roll. We'll probably get straight on in as soon as it accepts. But yeah, we're gonna be in very, very shortly. If you missed the team builder, go watch it. We are unveiling Dracloak for the first time. I'm just letting him know that I sent the challenge. Alrighty, no Volk, which is very good for us. Okay. This is super good for us. Okay. So he does bring Umbreon, does bring Bronzong. So this looks very Trick Room orientated. Which may be an issue, but at least we don't have to worry about a Volk switching in on Fortress. I think Fortress is actually a relatively free lead here. Also, I did end up keeping Toxic Spikes. which I may regret now the Galarian Slowking is here. But we shall see. I think if we burn or paralyze the Dragonite, we're in a really good spot to just clean house here. Okay. I don't actually know how I can share the battle link, because I've asked Awesomeness Guy to do it, but he hasn't done it. Right. Let's see what we've got here. I think Fortress is probably gonna be my lead. He could also lead the Bronzong. Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna lead Fortress. Leads Umbreon, that's fine. I'm okay with that. We'll get up our rocks first. Okay, it's Terra Poison, and the Foul Play is going to do negligible damage. Okay, so now he's Terra Poison. He's kind of weak to my Heatran. Although the downside to Heatran is he's got Foul Play. We can get my T-Spike up here. He's just going to continue to attack. I'm just going to stack here quite happily. I can also go Meow here. But I don't want to break my Sash just yet. I could also go Thundy, but Thundy's not gonna do too much here yet. Right. What do I go for here? Yeah, I don't have any reason to keep stacking here. If he's just gonna keep foul playing me, then I can get free stacks, so I'm fine with this. Okay, Derek has finally joined. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate that. Okay. Right. The thing is, I don't necessarily want my Mon to be taking damage. Let's go into my Thunderous then. Yeah, I take a fair bit from that. Kind of scary. We'll go for the discharge. Yeah, decent chunk. No power, sadly. Alright, we need to keep Thundy around. Okay, let's go back into Fortress. We went for the discharge power, we didn't get it. I think here I can just body press. I don't know how much it will do. 10% is not enough. And it's a helmet. Okay. Good to know. Can I just set up with Manaphy then? Like, what's stopping me from setting up? Let me actually go into Meowscarada here, because I think Meow's not actually going to do much. That was a crit. That sucks. We'll set up a spike here. That's fine. What do I need Meow for? I guess Quackleval. I can spike again. Or I can just U-turn out. We'll go for another spike. Alright, that's fine. We lose Meow. But I think I now just go Manaphy. And I can just tail glow on him. It's like whatever's coming in is gonna take a bunch of hazards. But yeah, I've taken too much damage on Thunderous, which I don't like. I'm curious what this Umbreon set really is. It's Foul Play, Wish, Protect, and something else. This sub, maybe? No, I can't be sub. Maybe with Tom Pass. It's toxic. Okay. Well, that's gonna delay my sweep a little bit. I can go for another tail glow here, I think. Because he's letting me stay in on it. Yeah, we'll go for another one. He goes for Protect, that's fine. We'll go to +6. Right. Let's just fire off a Scald. Goes a Zong, that is fine. Gone? Okay, that's huge. Damn, my next damage is 25%. I just need Manaphy to break through as much as possible here. Because we have enough tools to beat a lot of the rest of this team. This Umbreon being a fool definitely sucks. But I think Heatran can potentially one-shot it with a Stomping. So that's what we're going to play for. Because even if he switches Umbreon in here and sponges the Toxic Spikes, like, I have room to get Fortress in once more. But yeah, he didn't bring a lot of things I expected here. I was expecting things like Mudsdale, Beartic, stuff like that to come. The Dragonite is in, it is Boots. We will fire off the Ice Beam, though. We are +6. E-Speed is not going to do enough. Yeah, that's gone too. Okay, that's huge. So Manaphy is going to die next turn. I guess Umbreon can come in and protect. Which could be annoying. But yeah, we got rid of Dragonite, which was a pretty big mon for them. So I'm quite happy that that's gone. I don't know if I want to let Manaphy go down here. I think I want to keep it. Because I outspeed everything on his team. Yeah, the Umbreon's coming in now. It's probably going to go for Protect. Let's actually go into Dracloak here. Okay, he does Protect. That is fine. I can Willow here. Because the goal with Dracloak is just to phase around. We do connect. So it is synchro, but that does not matter to me. Okay. We can Dragon Tail here. That's foul play, doesn't do too much. Oh, we missed! Oh, that's big. That's a very big miss. Ah, that sucks. I'm just gonna go for it again, though. We do get the Curse Body, which is really good. Alright, Slowking is now in. It's not Boots, which is nice. I think I can go into... I'm not gonna get much out of Spikes here. Let's go into Heatran. I think I can Willow here. I'm a little concerned about a Scald, but I think we're okay. We do actually land it. EQ does not do much. Yeah, the burn really helps us here. Okay, we go for Stomping. Okay, that's a good chip. Okay, how much did I do? I did 40, so I could potentially kill here. We'll go for it again. Nice, okay, Slowking is gone. So I guess Quaquaval comes in now. And I unfortunately don't have my spinner. Yeah, Quaquaval's in. It is Boots. The question is, does he go for the spin or not? We'll go for the Willow, predicting him to go for spin. We missed! Oh no! But he did Aqua Step instead. Oh, that's really unlucky. I need Thundy to kill. That's a big miss for us. We'll go for the discharge. We should still be faster. We do kill, however, which is a big kill there. The biggest problem is Manaphy's too low. So I mean, all of my mons are low here. It just depends how much damage I can do with Thundy now to break in. Umbreon's in first. Most likely goes for foul play on me. We will go for the discharge. Yeah, decent amount. I can try and set up the T-Spikes. I think that might be my play. We'll set up the T-Spike here. Goes for Wish, that's fine. Probably protects. The main issue I've got is I don't know if I can break through this Umbreon. I don't think I have enough turns. Oh, he's Rocky Helmets. I'm gonna try and get as much chip as I can. Okay, he does actually wish, so I do knock myself out here. Which the unfortunate thing is he can just protect now, and I don't think I have enough turns. Yeah, we go for Ice Beam. We actually didn't kill there. But we do unfortunately die to the poison. That is going to be GG. Unfortunately, we could not beat the stall. But yeah, that's just how it goes. That's Pokemon. We did miss a key couple of moves. Unfortunately, we did miss a key Willow on the Quaquaval, which meant that the Aqua Step killed us. And we missed a Dragon Tail as well. So we did miss a couple of key moves, which definitely sucks. But that's Pokemon for you. But yep. We are unfortunately going to be moving to 1 and 3. We missed the chance to actually climb up the league here. If we won this game, we would climb up. Next up, we play Inteleon Milan and Arctic Foss, who I sniped the Meowscarada from. So, that'll be a fun match. But yeah, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Rabombi Teacher. I'm your coach of the Royal Bournemouth Rabombis. Stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.